6:12 here on this Monday across the valley. Going to be a sunny Monday around and a warm day, probably the warmest day this week. So get out if you like the warm weather because it will get considerably cooler, we'll say, for tomorrow. But warm and mostly sunny weather today. Temperatures rising back into the 80s. Cold front arrives on Tuesday. Could start off warm tomorrow morning, but by later in the morning, temperatures are going to be going down fairly quickly and stay down in the afternoon. So cool weather Tuesday through at least Wednesday, probably still kind of cool on Thursday, but temperatures should bounce back in time for the weekend. Temperatures right now are in the 60s and 70s. By this afternoon, though, look at these numbers. Maybe getting close to 90 in Starr County, but mid to upper 80s for highs this afternoon. Most of the afternoon, kind of in the low to mid 80s if you're out there around noon or 1 o'clock for lunch or so. Probably already cracking the 80-degree mark by then everywhere, except for maybe right along the coast. Light breezes today about 10 to 20 miles per hour or so from the south. Right now we're right around the 70-degree mark. Some areas in the upper 60s, but generally a nice clear morning out there. Satellite radar shows some high thin clouds coming over, and that is about it. No clouds that are thick enough to cause any rain today, so it looks to be a dry day around the valley. And Future Track shows sunshine on the map this afternoon with blue skies, a few high clouds here and there, but temperatures rising back into the 80s as you saw. Tonight, clouds should start to thicken. Should be a pretty calm night, though. I think most of the night, another warm and somewhat muggy night. By tomorrow morning, temperatures could start to cool off right when the front's coming in, depending on the speed of this front. If it speeds up maybe a couple hours, we could start to see temperatures fall not too long after sunrise. But at 6 in the morning, she'll still be on the warm side and maybe a sprinkle or two. Here comes the cold front. Should be crossing the area by around 9 or 10 in the morning, but behind the front, it will come in probably with a sudden uptick in the wind speed. So it may go from kind of a nice calm morning to all of a sudden gusty north winds and some light rain showers and sprinkles and lots of clouds tomorrow. I don't think we'll see much rain in terms of the amount, maybe just a few hundredths of an inch or so, but it's mainly going to be clouds and some gusty winds tomorrow. By 4 p.m., still clouds and a little breezy, and by tomorrow night, I think overall a dry night. And Wednesday, if there are some clouds around, probably just early in the morning near sunrise, and then gradually in the next few hours after that, back into some sunshine. Wednesday looks like a nice day, but it will be on the cool side. Starting off in the 40s in the morning on Wednesday, but should bounce back into the 60s by afternoon. So by far today is the warmest of the next few days. And Future Track shows temperatures back in the 80s this afternoon. At noon already in the low 80s, mid to upper 80s at times this afternoon. Still warm this evening, and then by tomorrow, notice how we start off nice in the morning in terms of temperatures, but then here comes the cool air, and by 1 p.m. it's showing temperatures in the 50s already. So again, tomorrow if you have plans, take the jacket with you because it will cool down quickly once that front hits. Your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 80s a day, some sunshine, light breezes, a little more humid. Tomorrow is where all the action is. Cold front comes through. Again, we're not looking for much rain, maybe some sprinkles or light rain showers, but temperatures go from the 70s in the morning to 50s by afternoon. Some sunshine Wednesday and Thursday and in the 60s. There might be a couple rain showers overnight, mainly Thursday night, but the weekend looks beautiful with some sunshine. So we'll keep tracking those nice days ahead, too, coming up in your first 1-5 forecast here later on this hour.